And hello everybody, I'm River from the Portland City Gym, here with another deck profile. Here we are going to be going over Golisopod Arctozolt. You heard me right. Let me just say that again. Golisopod Arctozolt. So, my idea behind this deck was that Golisopod, with its first attack for a twin energy, it does 30 damage and 50 more for each of your opponent's V or GX Pokemon in play. So the entire idea is basically your opponent puts a bunch of V and GX Pokemon in play, whether it be Crobat, Dedenne, the main focus of their deck, which is usually going to be V or GXs, and we're going to punish them for placing them on the field. We also do have Arctozolt here to kind of boost the damage output, just to be kind of used as a damage modifier. Say you're missing that knockout by 50 damage, then you can use Arctozolt. If you have two Arctozolts in play, you can put that damage on pretty quick, and combined with Spikemas, that isn't just another way to pile on the damage really quickly to help kind of Golisopod hit the numbers it originally wasn't able to hit. And it's 2 stage 1s, and they're both only 1 prize, so Boss's Orders doesn't really hit this deck that hard as some other decks would. And of course it is a single energy attachment, so recovery is also really nice as well. They only take 1 prize, and then you're taking 3 in 1 turn. It's pretty crazy. So, it's gonna dive right into the list. For Pokemon, we play a 4/4 Wimpod Golisopod line. I thought that this was just the most consistent way to bring out our main attacker. And we play 3 Rare Fossil and 3 Arctozolt. I debated on whether or not I should put Rare Fossil in the Pokemon or not, or in the items, but I realized that it evolves into one of my Pokemon, so it should be in the Pokemon slot. So 3 Rare Fossil, 3 Arctozolt. So at max, you could be dealing 60 damage for each energy your opponent attaches, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. And next up, we just played 2 Dedenne, 1 Crobat, and 1 of the Bench Barrier Mews, just for a little bit of support. Dedenne and Crobat, of course, just like some of the best support Pokemon in the game. Once Darkness Ablaze comes out, at least, Crobat will be the best. And of course, we play 18 Pokemon in total. So, pretty standard stuff, I think. Just a 4/4 line, 3/3 support line, 2 Dedenne, 1 Crobat, 1 Mew. Bam. Pretty straightforward. Supporters is also very consistent, really straightforward. 4 Professor's Research, 4 Marnie, 4 Boss's Orders. There is nothing else you need in this list. Just a consistent draw line and a consistent gust line. So if you're not able to really hit the numbers you need to, just Boss's Order up a Dedenne, and it is really no problem. So next up is items and stadiums. We play 4 Quick Ball, 4 Great Ball, and 4 Evolution Incense. This is just the most consistent way to search out all the Pokemon you need. Quick Ball for your Wimpods and such. 4 Great Ball for all of your other Pokemon. I don't think that Rare Fossil actually identifies as a Pokemon, so sadly you can't grab it with that, but with all the other draw we have, Dedenne, Crobat, our supporter for turn, we're probably going to draw into 1 or 2 eventually. So yeah, 4 Evolution Incense, because we do play 2 Evolution lines. I think it's kind of necessary. 4 Great Ball, yep. 3 Switch. Arctozolt does have a pretty bulky retreat cost, if I do remember correctly. 2, and Golisopod also has 2. And Rare Fossil, I'm pretty sure, can't even retreat. Dedenne being stuck in the active kind of sucks, because we don't play any basic energy, we only play twin energy and triple acceleration. So, being able to retreat Dedenne could be kind of annoying if we have to hard retreat. So, using Switch is really nice. 1 copy of Ordinary Rod, just to bring back any of our evolution pieces that we need. Again, sadly, Rare Fossil doesn't count as a Pokemon, so if it gets knocked out, we can't bring it back, and that's probably the biggest issue with this deck, is that Rare Fossil technically doesn't count as a Pokemon until you play it. And then we play 3 copies of Vitality Band just to boost our damage. If Eternatus has 5 V Pokemon in play, you'll be hitting 330. That's 10 damage off from one-shotting, and then Vitality Band will carry it the rest of the way through. But I am serious when I say this, guys. Golisopod is gonna be top tier. Pretty big claim, I know, but it will be top tier, whether it be my weird rogue list or it will be top tier. I can almost guarantee it, because Golisopod is just so good, and we're so reliant on our V and GXs that it is going to be top tier. Even Eternatus, I mean, all I need is 4 benched V Pokemon. That could just be 2 Crobats and 2 Eternatuses, or 3 Crobats and 1 Eternatus plus their active Eternatus, and you're automatically one-shotting it with a Vitality Band. That is nuts. Okay, that is downright nuts. And anyone who thinks that Golisopod isn't a good card, or don't think it will be a good card, is sadly mistaken. I am sorry, but that is just the truth. Sorry, went on a little bit of a tangent there, but I heavily think that Golisopod is the new meta. 3 Vitality Band. 4 Spikemouth. Spikemouth, of course, is just able to put 2 damage counters on any Pokemon that switches in. So, your opponent's like, man, I know what to do. Just switch into this one lame Pokemon that doesn't have any damage on it, and it can't get one-shot. Well, sir, you're sorely mistaken, because with all of our energy pile-on tactics and Spikemouth, it won't survive. Nothing's surviving. I'm sorry. There will be no survivors. That is kind of the whole idea of the deck, at least. And then for energy, it is a basic 4 Twin Energy and 3 Triple Acceleration Energy. Triple Acceleration Energy, obviously, so that we can have some other alternate form of energy attachment than Twin Energy on Golisopod. We hopefully would want to use Golisopod more than 4 times, since we have Ordinary Rod. If we have to, at least, use Golisopod more than 4 times. But, yeah. So, we have Triple Acceleration Energy, just for the extra consistency, so that we can draw into it better. And that is the deck. I would like to thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, of course, make sure you subscribe and share with a friend. It would be greatly appreciated. And of course, I actually, maybe, just maybe, you won't have to play the Arctozolt. Maybe you can just use some other damage modifier. And honestly, now that I keep on talking about it, maybe Arctozolt isn't as necessary as I think it is. But hey, better safe than sorry. And until next time, make sure that you're playing Pokemon, because otherwise, why are you here? This is River from the Portland City Gym, this time for real, signing off. And I'm going to stop the recording, and I don't feel like editing out once again. Ha.